My sneaky sister literally stole from me. And the worst part? Mom's on her side. Hey, drama queen. I'm Joy. Let me tell you how my sister Grace totally betrayed me. At this point, I don't even consider her my sister anymore. She's my worst enemy. And somehow she managed to dump all the blame on me and... Oh... Okay, let's rewind. I'll start from the very beginning, and you guys can decide, was I right or was Grace? So Grace is my older sister, 4 years older than me. My parents are obsessed with her because she crashed the school with amazing grades and then got into a top university. Well, yeah, she's pretty, smart, hardworking, basically the perfect daughter. And because of that, I always felt like the useless one. Don't get me wrong, they love me too, but compared to Grace, I'm just average. My grades were always average. I didn't have any special talents. Most of my time went into gaming or sleeping. Meanwhile, Grace planned out every single hour of her life. And everything was whatever until my prom came around. For me, there are only 2 huge celebrations in life. Your prom and your wedding. And trust me, I'm way too young for marriage, so prom was my big dream. But my mom hit me with a condition. She said, if you pass all your exams with good marks, we'll pay for your dress. Otherwise, you'll have to earn the money yourself. And like, hello? Studying is not my strong area. Physics, math, my brain just taps out. So I thought, fine, I'll work. Dad helped me get a part-time job at his company, delivering files, letters, stuff like that. And he paid me good. I worked so hard, no slacking, and saving my own money felt amazing. My plan was that by prom season, I'd have around $400. That was huge for me. I never got pocket money. I could never buy clothes or things I wanted, so earning that felt like freedom. My biggest dream was to shine at my prom. I wanted to wear the most beautiful, eye-catching dress at the party. Back then, Grace and I weren't fighting. She actually helped me with the ideas. We talked about hairstyles, shoes, makeup, everything. She always hyped me up saying, "You're gonna look like the most beautiful girl at the prom." And honestly, remembering that now makes me sick. Anyway, while I was working and saving, I thought I needed a safe place to keep my money. So I gave it all to Mom. Yeah, I could have kept it myself or put it in a bank, but I trusted her. She's my mom, right? Month after month, I just handed everything to her. Studied, worked, and daydreamed about the most gorgeous prom dress. I even sketched designs. I'm good at drawing. Anyway, the big day comes. I'm ready to take my money and designs to the tailor. And then, boom! Mom drops it on me. "I don't have your money." I swear my soul left my body. I'm like, what? How? Then she goes all casual. "Oh, Grace took it. She needed money for her class registration." I wanted to scream. Why would she give my money to her without even asking me? And Mom has the audacity to say, "I thought you two talked and you gave her permission." What permission? Do you know how crushed I felt? My own sister, who knew how important this party was to me, who helped me plan everything, she just destroyed my dream. Or better said, she stole my money. I was crushed. No money, no dress, no prom. I went to Dad and he just said, "Parties are nonsense. Just stay home and watch TV." Like I was asking for a golden palace, not a dress. When Mom saw my sad face, she agreed to buy me a super cheap plain dress from a thrift store. And she gave me a little cash too, $20. Can you believe it? That's it. And then she blamed me, saying it's your fault for not managing your money properly. I wanted to scream. I wanted to bang my head against the wall. I couldn't have my dream dress, so I didn't go. I skipped prom completely. Grace and I had a huge fight, and I locked myself in my room crying all day. After that, I stopped talking to her. And honestly, to my family too. Mom should have asked me. It was my hard-earned money. Everyone knew how much prom meant to me, but they acted like it was nothing. Now, I don't trust Mom. And Grace is dead to me. She stole from me. She destroyed everything. And the funniest part, she still tries to talk to me like nothing happened. Like, girl, please. You're just a thief who ruined my prom. Hey, drama queen. I'm Grace, and my sister Joy just accused me of stealing. The worst part? She's so convinced I did it, she won't even give me 2 minutes to explain. So today, I want you guys to hear my side of the story. And then you can decide, is Joy right or am I? When Joy was born, I was over the moon. Honestly, it felt like I'd been given a gift from above. I was still little back then, so I thought Joy was like my reward for being a good kid. I was still little, but to me, Joy was like my own little doll. We grew up super close, and our bond was strong. But then there was Mom. Look, she loved both of us. I'm not saying she didn't. But the way she acted, it actually messed up my relationship with Joy. For example, Joy always struggled with the school. Her grades were low, and she just couldn't perform well. That's not unusual. Lots of kids struggle with subjects. But when I was her age and had trouble, my parents got me through there right away. And my problems were solved. With Joy, they never bothered. No tutor, no extra help. Basically, they just left her to figure it out alone. I don't know, maybe back then we had money problems, or maybe they were just too busy. I'm not sure. But unfortunately, Mom would always put her down, calling her lazy, useless, and good for nothing. Even worse, she'd compare Joy to me all the time, always saying, "Why didn't you learn from Grace? I wish you were more like her." Well, obviously, that made Joy drift away from me. She started feeling jealous of my success, and honestly, I get it. It's tough to be compared non-stop and still love the person you're being compared to. Still, we talked, we hung out, and I even helped her pick out a gorgeous dress for her prom. But then I moved to another city for university, and things got worse for her. My parents made her life hell, always putting her down, making her feel guilty. And on top of that, they even threatened her. If she got low grades, she wouldn't be allowed to go to the prom, or she'd have to work and pay for everything herself. Dad gave her a temporary job, but the salary was too low. Poor Joy didn't even realize she could have earned 3 times more at the cheapest restaurant job. Meanwhile, I was living on my own, working, and trying to stand on my own feet. Suddenly, I needed money to register for some classes, but I didn't have enough. So I called Mom and asked if I could borrow some money, promising to pay it back as soon as I got my salary. I just needed $400. Now, I knew Joy was saving for her prom, but I never imagined Mom would play games with us. When I asked Mom for money, I honestly thought she'd give me some from her own savings. I never imagined she'd take it from Joy. So I accepted it without a second thought, feeling totally comfortable, and went ahead to register for my classes. And only later I found out the truth. By then, it was too late. Joy missed her prom, and she came at me furious, blaming me for everything. You know, if she had told me earlier, I could have helped. I had my salary. I could have covered her dress, and she wouldn't have had to regret missing her prom. But Mom didn't just cheat us. She broke our bond. Now Joy thinks it's all my fault, and she won't even listen. I keep trying to call her, to explain, but she won't pick up. I still can't believe Mom did this. She could have easily made sure we stayed best friends instead of turning us into enemies. And because of the way Mom acts, she really doesn't have anyone left except Dad. Even I don't talk to her anymore. So, tell me, What should I do? How do I make Joy understand it wasn't my fault? Please help me out. Love you guys, and thanks for listening.